Joel's News and Views, conservative news and views. If it's your first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell up top. Please like and share. With that being said, guys, you know what I'm saying? We've been talking about a lot of self-defense cases lately. We've been seeing it on the news. We've been seeing it on the right to bear arms, Second Amendment. And I think that it's time for me as a patriot to talk to the men folk about some certain things that we need to talk about. Now, I'm not doing this for views. I probably won't even get that many views off this because usually when I do stuff like this, my views don't go as much, but it is what it is. You know, sometimes you just have to talk about life. You know, that's why I got this channel for. Good morning. What's up, Lord? Guys, especially when it's dealing with situations with these ex-wives, baby mamas, and especially with ex-girlfriends, all the above, you got to start using common sense. You cannot go out here and let your emotions get the best of you. You've seen this week what emotions do to people that let them get the best of them. We've seen a group of vigilante people let their emotions try to be heroes in their neighborhood, cause a young man to lose his life, and now they lost theirs because they ain't coming home. We've seen people use their emotions to chase after a man that has a gun. That has a gun now, and 2 of them out of the 3 lost their life. One is gonna be traumatized forever because they was an idiot. And then y'all recently just seen the video I put up yesterday about, might as well say a young man, because he ain't really old, 54 years young, went out here and tried to take a gun away from another man who told him to leave, and he's dead. Now, we can argue that it was a setup on that one that I showed this week, but it doesn't matter. He was told to leave, and he let his emotions get the best of him. Guys, I understand we as conservative men, and both of these guys were conservative guys as well, too. Let's get that straight. This wasn't no conservative versus liberal. This was all conservative on that one. Listen, guys. I'm no passionate about our if you don't use common sense, man. Sometimes you have to walk away and live the fight another day. And that's what happened with this young man. He didn't want to walk away. He wanted to fight that day. And this is what happened. He dead. And I'm trying to teach y'all something about this shit. You cannot go out here in this world half-cocked. You know, I know a lot of people are going to do a lot of things that you're not happy with them about, go piss you off, but that's just part of the game of life, you know what I mean? But you cannot go out here and act crazy. You got to use common sense, especially when it comes to family that loves you, your kids. You got to use common sense, man. And a lot of us is not doing that. We're using that emotion shit. Well, you know, you good? Are you good, sweetheart? You should be. Man, I parked in there correctly. Yeah, all right. You good? About to say. Yeah, it is. You're right. We only got one life to live. And I'm just trying to teach everybody that with this one life to live, Don't let your emotions get the best of you, man. I mean, you just can't. Like, for instance, I love my wife. I do anything in the world for my wife. But if my wife decides to leave me today or tomorrow, would I be devastated? Fuck yeah. I'm not telling you can't be devastated. Would I go through it? Yeah, I go through it. But would I allow my emotions to get the best of me? No, I would not. Because being the man that I am and being as disciplined as I am, I'm not going to do that. If I have to go get counseling, I will. I'm not going to do that. Because at the end of the day, my sanity and my quality of life is more important. And if it's meant for me and my wife to get back together after all that, then it'll happen. But I'm not going to go out here and put myself in a situation where, you know, I'm looking crazy. And that's what a lot of people wind up doing. Now, she move on and start dating another dude. Yeah, exactly. If she start, doing with, kicking it with another dude, well, it pissed me off. Fuck yeah. But ain't nothing I can do about it. It's free will. Yep, exactly. And that's what I'm trying to teach people. Like, you got to have that mindset. You cannot let your emotions get the best of you as men. If you're a man, you're not supposed to let your emotions get the best of you. Now, women, on the other hand, yes, they are more emotional based creatures. And even them themselves, they know they have to get counseling and stuff like that to get it out. But we as men, we're more dangerous when we let our emotions get the best of us. We're a danger to ourselves. And let me tell you why. I don't have to tell you why. You can see the examples on the TV that's running right now. These self-defense situations. And it is. And then you got people that keep saying, well, it's the guns. It's the gun laws. No, it's not the gun laws. It's the people either behind the gun or the people in front of the gun. It's always the people. It's not the gun itself. See, the gun didn't wake up this morning and say, I'm going to go up here, put my clip in, and walk around and start shooting. I mean, you can't. You can't blame the gun. And you're right, Lord, there is kids in this mess. That's another thing people got to understand. You got kids. If you got children, live for your children, bro. Like, think about the kids. Kids should make you want to be more cautious and move different. Always. Because guess what? That toxic baby mama, that's what I call them, toxic. Toxic baby daddy, toxic baby mama, toxic ex-wife, toxic, you know what I'm saying, current wife. All these toxic people, that's what they do. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. You ain't wrong. You right. You right. Y'all know what you're saying. Ain't no biological connection. I got you. It's just a relationship connection. I understand. I understand where you're coming from. And you're right about that. And people don't think like that. People don't think about the kids. So you gotta move different. You so busy worrying about, I want to stand up for my kids. I want to protect my kids at all costs. You can, but you got to do it strategically. You cannot protect your kids in the grave. You cannot. You cannot protect your kids in the grave. You show me somebody that's in the grave that has protected their kids in the physical spirit all day long, talking to them, guiding them on it. Listen, this ain't no damn psychic 101. This is real life. Can't protect your kids while in the grave. You got to use common sense. You just got to. Guys, we living in a different time now. Women are not like the women that you keep talking about, this traditional shit. Y'all hear all the time from these guys like Kevin Samuels, all these dudes that, super red pill, pro red pill, minor red pill, whatever. They tell you all the time that modern women are not nowhere near traditional. Well, I got a news flash for you. They're not lying. We're not in modern women time anymore. We're not in modern women time anymore. Traditional women time anymore. Oh, I know you could. I know you could. You ain't wrong. I'm being real. Exactly. But you can't, yes, Chanel, but you can't find that no more around here in the States. Traditional women don't exist anymore hardly in the States no more. All right, so let's get that out of our head. When you dealing with the modern women, you dealing with modern women. When you dealing with modern women, you dealing with women who have, this day and age, a lot of masculine energy. I'm gonna say it again. You dealing with women today that have a lot of masculine energy. When I say masculine energy, they're in their minds they should not be made or instructed to follow any man's lead. So when you dealing with women like that, you have to move strategically. You have to show them better than you can tell them. Okay? Just like there was a girl recently talking about on one of these shows that she wanted a man to take her out, spoil her, do all this, that, and the third on the first and second date. And one of the guys that's like me, a conservative, asked her, "Are you a virgin?" She said, "Nope." Okay. Are you are you one of these women that you go to church on a regular basis? Nope, you don't. Okay. So you're not a virgin, you don't go to church. Do you got a recipe book? She like, no, I don't know how to cook. Okay, exactly. Then you're asking for shit that you ain't putting no work in to deserve. You're asking for shit like it's the 1950s. It don't work that way no more. We in 2021. You show me a woman that's running around here with a recipe book that's still a virgin at 21 plus, you know what I mean? Actually, going to church, look beautiful, feminine, all the above, and then I'll show you somebody that maybe, just maybe, might be more traditionally a gentleman. Now, ain't no diss against women. I'm just trying to show y'all something. I'm just trying to show y'all something. That traditional shit don't work anymore. Modern women got to understand something. If you want to be on that masculinity energy, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get masculinity treatment. So that means if you date me as you a modern woman, I'm going to be a gentleman, but I'm not going all out like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going out here and breaking off dollars and shit like that on the first date. I'll take you out to dinner. I pay for that. Take you out to dinner, have a nice time and talk with you, but paying bills and shit like that all to start, no, I'm not doing that. You got to put in some kind of work for me, baby. It's a tit for tat. You got to come halfway for me too, because you want to be a modern woman. If you want to be a modern woman, and that's the game you're trying to play, then that's what you're gonna have to do. Now, if you're a traditional woman, like a conservative woman that I'm starting to see a lot of good, positive conservative women are starting to be, then yeah. If you got conservative values and you're working to prove to me that, hey, I'm not like these other women out here. I ain't trying to get a free ride either. I'm trying to earn your respect. I'm trying to earn that gift from you. I'm trying to earn, you know what I'm saying, that level of quality of respect. Then I'm with you on that. Nah, it ain't one-sided. Same with men. If a man's a virgin, that's traditional too. It ain't one-sided. Ain't. And you right. It ain't one-sided. I'm just trying to let people understand that you have to come together. You can't just jump in this shit with one doing all the work. You gotta work for each other's respect in a relationship. That's what I'm trying to get people to see when it comes to this modern. Since you're dealing with modern women now, when you're dealing with modern women, you got to get them to work just like you gotta work. If you want me to get your respect, you gotta earn my respect too. It can't be a one-sided deal. Because if you telling me you want me to be this, that, and the third, the homemaker, all this, that, and the third, you got to come with something to the table. More than just emotions. You got to come with something. Some kind of quality, something. You got to know how to cook. You got to have something, man. You know what I mean? Like, you got to have something. And I think that's the way that the breakdown comes with the new modern women. They don't think they have to have nothing. You know, they think that, well, if I work and you work, that should be it. Yeah, right. It's a two-way street, bro. You got to come with something. But see, a lot of these modern women don't see it that way. They want to get flown out and shit, but they don't want to put in no effort. I'm not flying no woman out until I know we done got a connection. When she done showed me some shit. We done met up. She done came in and she done came tit for tat. I ain't trying to be that dude. Flying women out and then getting no. You gotta put in work. It starts with the small things. Y'all know how modern women want to know how they can get men to really honor them and cherish them. Do the small stuff. I respect the small shit. The conversations. The hey baby, I was thinking about you today. Text. The old, you know what? I want you to see what I brought just in case whenever I first see you. You know, that kind of stuff. It's the small shit. Exactly. It's the small shit. And let me tell y'all something too about older women. I gotta wrap this up right quick. Older women now, to me, I don't know. Since I got older, I like older women. I don't know what it is. That's why my wife is a little older than me. Because to me, I feel like older women, most older women that have raised kids by themselves and actually got themselves together, to me, when you start to talk to them like this, they actually kind of get their mind together. You know? That's why I love me an older woman. My wife got me by a couple of years. She got me like 4 or 5 years. But I like that shit. Because older women just realistic. I can talk to them and I can get them to see things a little bit more clear. Now I know a lot of the people that say, older women are harder because they are in their own ways. No, not necessarily. I feel like, to me personally, the older women I've dealt with, talked to, had conversations with, see things a whole lot more clearer than a young girl. I don't know why. Because to me, young women, they still trying to figure shit out. So that's just my personal perspective. So if you deal with an older woman, you better be prepared to be on these type of conversations. Because they ain't got time for it. So anyway, man, y'all please like, share, comment below. Do y'all think that we as men are starting to let our emotions get the best of us? And if so, tell me, what else do you think that we should do as men to quit allowing this to happen so we can have a better quality of life? I know a lot of y'all OGs follow me. We all talk and collab. Yep, you're right. You right, Philip. Philip, you hit it nail on the head. We need to get closer relationship to God or some type of spiritual entity. Because when everybody's more spiritual, everybody got more common sense. I agree with you 3,000%. We have allowed evil forces to stop our grind. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe. It's cold this morning. I gotta get this coffee before my wife wows out. I'm out.